Alright, this is our 2017 GMC Yukon. It's a Denali, 28,500 miles. I'm just going to go over condition of it. I gave it a wash, not a great wash, but enough that you can see the paint. So it's got little specks of white all over it, and they're all coming off, so that's not, doesn't have rock chips everywhere. So first thing, just poking out a tiny bit. Just a little bit. So bumper to fender lineup is not perfect. Scratch right here, which a license plate would probably hold. No holes for the license plate. It's required in Utah, but we don't care. Nobody uses it. That's just some crud. Fender and bumper gap here, like the gap is good, it lines up well, no issues there. I mean, they got stuff to line up well, you know, the gaps are pretty even. It's just, you know, really the only thing was that corner coming off. The windshield doesn't have any rock chips. I'll check the driver's side again. No rock chips or cracks that I saw. Definitely no big cracks. Man, I thought I did a better job washing it. What is all this crap? So that's all the trim is on there. Good. On that side, coming around to the rear, hopefully you can still see. I can't see anything. So scratch on the chrome here. Yep, scratch on the chrome. You can kind of see it. There it is in my palm. It also had a little funk right here. I think it was, yeah, that was a previous sticker. I didn't take the time to scrape all that off. This side is looking good. You know, some light scratching on the plastic at the bottom of the bumper, but the paint is good. Trim on this side. This trim will come off a lot. Clean titles, branded titles, comes off in a car wash. But that is stuck on there well. Mirror's got, so it's got some swirling. I mean, it's a black car, so you kind of notice everything when you're up close. It doesn't look like anybody's run this mirror off of anything. I mean, it's been bumped into, but that's not scratched up. And the door, they actually treated the door handle pretty well. Little scratching on top there. Is that a scratch? That's a hair. Oh, here we go. There's a dent right there, and then I walked past the dent on the fender. Here it is. So that's probably the biggest imperfection of the whole car. You've got like a little thumb-sized dimple and scratched chipped paint with it. So I don't know how that happened, but that's probably the worst thing on the whole car. Other than that, there's the mirror. The mirror looks good. You can see the swirling with the sun. I really think we've got a guy that'll buff cars for us, and I think we could really buff it. You know, here's a little touch-up paint. That looks like that was a chip and it got some touch-up, and that looks like it never got buffed. So buff that down, can make that look better. There's some more, is it scratches or is it coming off? That's just gunk, it's all coming off. Got a little chip on the paint here, right at the edge of the wheel well, throwing rocks into it. Go back around to the front. Let me see. So, that's a hair as well. So there's a tiny little scratch. She shows up pretty well with the sunlight right on it. There, no, more gunk. I'm not much of a detailer. Not anymore, at least. Maybe some overspray. It's on top of the paint, so that can come off. Now that we're on the driver's side. Heads-up display, yeah, nothing. No rock chips. No cracks. Okay. That's the exterior. I'll go take a look at that other running board in a moment, because that's probably the other spot where I'd see some blemishes. Inside, nowhere where you put your elbow. Everything looks good here. I get a little funk on there. Wipe that off. But it's not worn. You know, none of the buttons are, they're not broken. They're not, you know, they're not smashed. They're not that dirty. Steering wheel, same thing. You know, up top where you hold it, no issue. Well, you can see anything with the sun. Sorry. Nothing on the sides, nothing on the bottom. Stitching is not ripped. It's not frayed. Door card. Yep, same thing where you put your elbow, nowhere. That's looking good. There goes the automatic step. Okay, passenger seat. Get it to focus. Passenger seat looks awesome. No wear, nothing there. Driver's seat. Same thing, your usual little marks from sliding across that bolster. No tears, no rips, stitching's good. It's not stretched yet. It's not, you know, discolored. So that looks good. The back looks good, of course. The bottom's really what I look for. But that looks good. These captain's chairs. There's one. Looking good. Some stuff on there. One little fraying seam. No scratches. Yeah, no scratches in the back here. It's typical to see kids just kick the crap out of the front of the seats, put their feet up on them. No scratches. Nothing on the door card. Carpet's not stained. Sorry, I didn't really show that. I mean, it's black carpet, it's hard to stain, but it's, you know, there's no like salt deposits in it from a winter. There's no mud caked in there. It is really clean. They did a good job cleaning the inside, obviously the outside. Utah's been getting a bunch of rain and wind lately, so it looks good for about a day. So that might be one super small scratch. Tiny. But it is a scratch. Passenger seat looks good. On this side, fold it up. Solid. Back seats always look better than the front seats, so I expected that. Same thing. Nothing there. Heated seats, AC controls. I'm really not going to hit all the features, but I'll quick show. Entertainment for the third row, the middle row. I'll lift the tailgate. It's just some dirt. Tires have tons of life. Lots of good life on the tires. All four tires look the same. Rubber mats. That explains the carpet looking good. All your power controls. No scratches. They weren't, you know, if they loaded skis and other gear in here, they didn't scratch up the plastics on the sides. Maybe a couple little scuffs here and there. But no gouges. Nothing bad. And the back bumper. Got some hits on some little dimples and marks on the cover for the tow package. This thing comes off, just pops right off, so I'd imagine it got sat on the ground and scratched up. But that looks good. Oh, here we go. Some mark in the tailgate. Yeah, they put some gear back here. Got some marks. Nothing crazy. Okay. Close that up. That ought to do it. So that's the 2017 Yukon with 28,500 miles. Sorry, half this video is blurry. I am not good at filming. You just let me know if I missed any spots or you want to see something twice. I'll snap photos, I'll take another video, so just let me know how I can help out.